Good evening, guys. First of all, I just finished Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And man, if you do not have this book, guys, go get the freaking book. It is in my description. Click the link, get the book, get your own copy. It's a book you're going to go back to over and over and over again. It was really good. I resonated with the story. Very detailed. He went into all of the crazy stuff that he accomplished and he did. Let's get specific. Let's get specific. Let's get specific. My top 5 biggest lessons from Can't Hurt Me. There's some things that he shared that really helped him to become probably one of the most mentally tough people on the planet. So number one, the accountability mirror. Basically, the accountability mirror, my take on what the accountability mirror was, is you can no longer lie to yourself. When you get in front of the mirror, you have it on sticky notes of all of the stuff that you struggle with, your weaknesses, the things that you need to work on are there. Even, the things you need, the goals need to be there too, but your weaknesses was the biggest thing I got from that, is that every weakness that you have that you need to improve needs to be on that mirror. And that's what I have on mine. As I look at my weaknesses, I look at the things I need to work on every single day. Can I hide from it? Every time I look in the mirror, I got to deal with it. Number 2, the 40% rule. 40% rule basically says when you think you have hit 100% of everything that you have to give, you are only at 40% of your capacity. Like, that is mind blowing. How many times have you felt like you were just given everything you have and you have nothing else to give, and for him to come along and say you're only at 40%? It's so simple, but man, it has truly changed the way that I look at my workouts, my work, everything. So I absolutely love that. Number 3, the cookie jar. The cookie jar is a great concept because basically anytime you're going through struggle, you're going through something that is challenging you, what he says is that you can mentally go into the cookie jar of things that you've accomplished when you've overcome other obstacles, just to drive you and push you to show like, hey, I've overcome some stuff. I've been through the fire before and I made it out. And just that extra edge that you need to push through and get something done, you reach into the cookie jar. Taking souls. Taking souls is his concept, where he would just focus in on a person or a situation that really made him angry, and instead of letting that pain or darkness push him down or depress him, it fueled him. So that competition, that somebody was oppressing him, if he didn't have anybody oppressing him, he would make up an enemy or a foe, and his job was to take their soul. It's just powerful analogy, something that I will take with me forever. And I find myself when I'm in competitions, because right now I'm in a competition for weight loss in my community, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to take his soul. I'm about to take his soul. So the last one is what if. This one was really good because, your mind goes through some crazy things. Like you start to convincing yourself, oh my God, I can't do this. I don't have the resources. He was talking about, he had people telling him he couldn't do it. He was telling himself he couldn't do it. And his response was always, well, what if? Like, what if I can? What would change about my life and my situation if I can? What if? What if? And the funny thing about the way the brain works, and I know this from sales, is the way our brain processes the word if. It's new possibility. It's almost impossible for our brain to ignore it, because now what if means possibility. You can't box that in. It's like, well, what if you did? Well, if I did, if I did, this could happen and that could happen. Okay, so what if you did that? Then what? Right? Those were my top 5 that I took away from Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. I didn't want the book to end, y'all. Like, I'm sitting in my garage finishing it up before my workout tonight, and I'm like, man, I did not want this book to end. I may have to reread it at some point. My next book, I think, is The Power of Habit. So hopefully that's a really good book and I'll be entertained. But man, definitely check out Can't Hurt Me. It has been my best. It's been my favorite so far. So I highly, highly recommend this book. Y'all check it out. So anyway, today is day 22. Man, we almost done. 8 more days, guys. Gotta keep it pushing. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great evening. See you tomorrow. Peace.